Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to discuss about SAP certifications, right? So maybe you have seen LinkedIn profiles where you can see multiple certifications for SAP consultant, right? So this kind of image in their profile. Sometimes one consultant may have multiple certification. So as an example, these are my certification. I have completed sourcing and procurement and also sales and also production planning and many more. Okay, so once you complete a certification from SAP, you will get this kind of badge which you can publish in your LinkedIn profile. It will value added to your profile, if you are applying for a job, if you are doing a SAP career, so there is a recognition for this certification, right? So the today's topic is how you are going to do this. Okay, so compared to the previous days, now the certification is they have made it easy, right? You don't need to go to the certification or the exam center to do the certifications, right? Like previous. Now you can book the certification online and you can sit for the exam online, right? So let's assume you have zero idea. What you have to do is just go to the Google and type SAP certification. Okay, so you will get this kind of web pages. Go to this browse SAP certification. Now this certification hub is little bit different compared to the previous years, right? So they have changed the appearance. So you will see this kind of certifications list. Okay, first you need to identify what is the certification which you need to do. Okay, so let's say um, you are a material management consultant, right? Then you will do certification. If you are a sales and distribution consultant, there are relevant certification for you, right? So let's say I'm a production planning consultant, so I type production planning here, and these are the available certifications for production planning. I have SAP Certified Associate, SAP S/4HANA Cloud Private Edition, and there is another one, same thing for public edition. There are two different SAP setups, right? Public edition and the private editions. Depend on your experience, or depend if you are working for a consulting company, depending on their expertise, you have to do the certification, right? Because there are some consultancy companies, especially in Europe side, which is specialized in implementing SAP public cloud, right? But there are many consulting companies are specialized in implementing private cloud, right? So I'm not going to discuss the difference between private and public cloud today, right? Maybe I'll upload a separate video. And if you are a production planning consultant, there can be some other relevant certification, like quality management, warehouse management, and also asset management. Previously it was called as plant maintenance. Okay, so each of these exams, you can see here, there is a code, right? This code is very important. I will tell you why it is, right? Now if you click on this, now you can see this certification code and the details, right? You can read the overview, and it says it's a theoretical exam. This is the exam code. You will get 80 question, 3 hour, 68%. You have to score 68% to get pass. And also you can do some sample questions and get to know about the favor of the questions which you are about to get during the actual exams, right? And they have put the recommendation steps to prepare for your exams. Okay, and this one very important, examination content is available here, and the weightages given for each of the areas in your module is here. Okay, as an example, from the demand management you will get 10%, that means 10% questions. From the advanced planning, 11 to 20%, right? Capacity planning, less than 10%. So that means if you have 100 questions, less than 10%, less than 10 questions from capacity plan. Okay. Now, how you are going to get ready for the exam? Okay. So this is important. Let me click on this one, and this is a learning journey, SAP learning journey designed for consultants who are planning to do SAP certifications, right? Here you can see there are courses, lecturers, videos, tutorials, and sometimes you may see test systems, right? You have to do something in the test systems. They provide the test systems as well, right? Depend on your module or the certifications, right? But the thing here is to access these learning journeys, these courses, right? Before doing your actual examination, you must have Learning Hub user ID, right? So this is something you have to pay and get. But the problem is, most of the, of course, personally, I don't think the people will be, because it's very expensive, right? If you are working for a company, let's say you are working for a company, something manufacturer, but the company runs SAP, right? So sometimes they may have both the Learning Hub access user IDs. If yes, you can request it from your management, right? And if you are working for a consultancy company, most of the time they have this Learning Hub user IDs, right? Sometimes they share, so you have to access it. Right? But let's assume you don't have a Learning Hub and you are not willing to pay either, right? So here you can see this code TS421 and TS422, right? There are set of books, PDF books, where you can refer before your exams, right? Even in the Learning Hub, these books are available for you to read, right? But there are some external sources you can uh, download, and you can get these books as well. Let me show you one thing. Now I have these books. Actually, I bought this from some external party. I have these books. Okay, I can refer these books and get ready for the exams as well. See, everything is here. This is also enough, but it's not easy, right? If you are not like to read um, PDF documents which contains many pages, you will feel it boring, right? And also there are some sample exam questions as well, where there are multiple sources. Maybe I will upload a separate video to discuss about the sample questions. We call it dumps, right? So you can practice doing some questions before your actual exam. It helps a lot. Okay, so right now you have um, all the materials. Assume now you are get ready. Now you are ready, right? Now you have to create an account in SAP Learning Hub certification portal if you don't have an account. Okay, I have an account, so I'm going to click on login. Right now I logged in. So if you don't have account, you can um, create an account. Now click on this schedule exam, right? And you have to choose your subscription. There are three ways where you can apply for this subscription. As a customer means, let's assume you are working for a manufacturing or a company which is running SAP as their ERP solutions, right? And you are a maybe end user or a key user in this company, right? You can um, get the subscription from your company email address. As a partner means, there are several SAP implementation companies where what they do is they go for a client or a customer, maybe a company who is manufacturing something. They get their requirement, and sometimes they modify the SAP and they implement the SAP, so they are getting a charge or from this customer. Okay, So as a partner also you can apply for certification, and also if you are studying in a university as a student also you can apply for certification, right? Based on your interest you can register either one of this way. And also there are um, when you pay for certification you can pay for one time certification. That means you will get one attempt. I think it's charges fee is very less. And also there are some subscription, like you will get uh, maybe three times, right? Within 1 year you can do three times or sometimes five times within 1 year period of time, right? But this charge is bit high, but the benefit is, let's say you have three attempts, you do uh, production planning certification today. Okay, you from the first attempt you passed, then you can utilize the second and third attempts to do a different certification, right? That's how I completed, I think, around five certifications. That's how I did. Okay, I bought a subscription, I think it's back in 2021, where I can try 5 or 6 times, I guess, yeah. So from out of that I think I utilized five, and I did five certification within a 1 year period. Once you completed your first certification, you will you get familiarized to it, and it's very easy for you to do the next certifications, right? So that's it. So that's I want to give you a basic understanding of what the certification, how we are going to apply it, how we are going to get ready, right? Maybe I will upload some more videos specific to each of the certifications, and I will try to discuss sample questions which helps you to sit for the actual exams. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel.